Mute themselves on Zoom calls. Taking screenshot. A couple years ago my mom wanted to know how to better use computers, so she went to a class. She realized she didn't belong there when the first lesson was teaching people to use a mouse and some of them just couldn't figure it out. Pressing tab to get to the box below. Considering the level of office work required in most corporate America, you'd be surprised by the number of people that don't even have the basic understanding of simple office software. Open the Task Manager. Basic folder/file structure. A recent phone conversation I had with my mother. Me, you just need to copy and paste it. Let me talk you through it. Her, there's no point. I can't do it. Me, it's like 2 key presses. Her, it's too complicated. Me, it'll take 5 seconds. It's easy. Her, it's easy for you. You're a computer programmer. I don't have qualifications. Me, so what are you going to do next time you need to copy and paste something? Her, I'll just put my laptop in the car and drive it over to your house and you can do it for me. Control+F. Working in phone customer support, the number of times I've had an old person do a Google search for a web address instead of going to the URL has made me realize most middle-aged and elderly have no idea what a browser or address bar are. Type site URL into the address bar. I did. The page isn't here. 9 times out of 10 they were just on a Google page and I lost a week of life expectancy. Win+Shift+S to mark an area to screenshot. I use it several times a day in my job and I've seen people instead press print screen and then paste the entire image into Paint and then select the area they wanted to screenshot into a new image and then save it, etc. etc. Pretty much everything regarding Windows shortcuts, people don't realize using them would make their work so much easier, especially MS Word and PPT. Windows key+V brings up a list of past copy and paste history, actually reading the error message, instead of just clicking OK or close whenever a window pops up. Happens a lot in IT support. I'll ask them to replicate their issue, they'll just click off all the windows. Me, wait, hold on. What did that pop-up thing say? Them, I don't know. Me, sigh. Google effectively, not just Google, but to find any meaningful information from Google. Let's say you have a computer issue. Your monitor simply came unplugged from your PC. Many people might just Google why won't my computer work or computer won't turn on. Sure, that may eventually lead you to checking your monitor is plugged in correctly. But I bet if you Google PC turns on but no picture or PC turns on but no screen/black screen you're gonna get a helpful answer much faster. And this goes for any kind of problem that you're Googling. Dishwasher not working in GT, Frigidaire Model 4X dishwasher stops after rinse cycle. You get the idea. Generally, the more granularity the better. Holding the Windows icon key and pressing L locks your PC/laptop, desktop screen. How to fix 99% of problems, by turning it off and on. Alt+Tab and using the prompt. Pro tip, Alt+Shift+Tab to go the other way. Alt F4 and I'm glad to be the person that shows them how it works. As a Geek Squad agent, my only answer is reading on-screen instructions. There are a ton of people that, for some reason, when they read very clear instructions on what to do, like during the setup of a device, they just go clueless. And we're talking people going it says to click this box. What does that mean though? Actual quote BTW. That while watching YouTube on PC, you can use J to go back 10 seconds, K to pause the video, and L to fast forward 10 seconds. Hashtag I just learned how to make text big on Reddit. The simplest functions in Excel, sums, multiplication, division. It's just not that fucking hard. People see spreadsheets and their brains just turn to mush. I guess. I've seen people take a column full of numbers in Excel and add them up manually and then type in the sum in the bottom cell, Control+C. So many people are completely unaware of very basic keyboard functions or that they even exist. Edit. Thanks for the upvotes guys. Never had 1K before. I was training a new 22 years/O coworker and noticed a lot of her typing mistakes involved both the first and second letter of a sentence being capitalized. I inquired about it and her response was sometimes I don't turn caps lock off fast enough. I was puzzled but kept it cool. I decided to watch her type a little later on and sure enough she would hit caps lock every time she needed a uppercase letter followed by turning caps lock back off. When I told her what the shift key did she was genuinely mind blown. She had just graduated college. How to quit Vim. Control-L to mark out the URL in a browser. Googling. Control+P. I wish I were kidding. But I'm not. Basic troubleshooting. Apparently most people don't seem to know how to fix basic tech issues on their own. Despite everyone knowing Google is a thing, just Google any error codes and see what can be done to remedy them. It isn't rocket science if you read the instructions. Using the freaking incognito mode when browsing on someone else's computer. How to change a sentence between upper and lowercase in Microsoft Word, Outlook or PowerPoint. If you accidentally leave caps lock on, Select the text and press Shift plus F3 and we'll change it between uppercase, lowercase and title case. Control plus backspace to delete an entire word. Control plus arrow keys to move cursor word by word rather than character by character. Hold Shift as well to select, then delete, change style, copy/paste, whatever. Second answer, don't kill me please. Windows plus P opens a quick menu for mirroring/extending or disabling second screen. People just get confused over multi-monitor/projector setups way too often. I believe that most of our children are growing up on what's known as the iPad generation. Besides using Word and Excel, most of them do not know how to do much else. Screenshots or use Google efficiently. Control/Shift click use. People never bothering to use any keyboard shortcuts for software they use every day for hours. Restart without having to be told to try it. People are generally pretty computer illiterate. I'm not a tech guy whatsoever, but a basic understanding of shit will save you so much time. I used to work at a Planet Fitness and good god do the managers need basic training in computer skills. I was treated like a god for knowing how Control plus F worked and having a basic understanding of snipping tool for printing out QR codes. They used to really push us to sell gym essential kits, and when writing reports on how much they sold they would bring up the report and count one by one. I was a front desk guy and had to show my regional training manager that if you just press Control plus F and type in an individual employee's name, however many times it came up -1, it showed the employee's name one extra time, was how many they'd sold. This saved us hours over the course of a week. In typical manager fashion, he went ahead and took credit for this and promoted his real-life friend who was bad at their job. Fuck that place. I've never seen a company with that much incompetence at a manager-wide level. Control plus Shift plus T reopens closed tabs/window on Google Chrome.